chapter,
Yes.
and then him being part of it. So that's pretty cool.
All right, we're ready to go.
Okay, go for it. All right, so just to start things off, can you say your full name and a little bit about yourself?
My name is Jessica Yee. I'm the founding president for AREAA Boston chapter and broker owner of Keller Williams Realty.
So let's just dive in. Can you tell me about how the AREAA Boston chapter got started and how you brought Tom into it, how that whole came about?
The whole story,
Or I guess a summation of it. Oh, would you mind telling me the part? Thank you so much.
So I was at a conference, and I was at an AREAA conference, and I was very impressed with the leadership that I see and the events, and I felt that Boston, has enough Asian populations and Asian real estate professionals, but we don't have anything like AREAA. So after the conference, I came back to Boston, and I wanted to bring something like that to Boston so we can have a platform for all the agents and real estate professionals in the area to work together. And as part of bringing the team to found the Boston chapter, I was thinking in my mind in terms of who would be great people to bring on the board so I can create a very diverse board for the chapter. And so I thought of Tom. I had known Tom for 12 years. At that time, I've worked with him in the past. I know that he, at the time, owns a brokerage firm. And so I thought of him because I know he's a go-getter. So I said, Tom, are you interested in, launching the AREAA Boston with me? Because, it's fun. It's something that we're going to bring to Boston that I think Boston truly deserves because of the population and, who we have in our market. Yeah.
I'd love to hear a little bit more on why you chose Tom and what his reaction was when you brought this opportunity to him.
Why did I choose Tom? I chose Tom. do I just?
Yeah.
This is not all of it's not going to go out, right?
No, there's a little bit.
Edit.
Yeah.
So whether the answer's right or okay. So I chose Tom because at the time I was thinking of leaders in the real estate industry, and I wanted to choose owner brokers of good-sized firms because I think that is a way where he can help influence the local market. And Tom, I've worked with Tom in the past in other transactions, and I like working with him and his style. So I thought that he would be a great candidate for launching the chapter together. Yeah.
What was his reaction like when you first told him about this?
His first reaction is, I've heard of AREAA, but I don't really know anything about it. So basically he's like, what is this thing about? And asked me. And so I said, well, I explained the story that I went to the conference and the people that I met, and that I felt like Boston truly needs something where all the agents and professionals can work together so that we can have a platform to learn, to advocate, and basically to network better and educate better. And he liked that idea, and so he joined. He actually didn't go to any conferences or any national events. It was after we formed the chapter. Then he's like, wow, after he went to the national conference, he's like, oh my God, Jessica, this is great. I'm so glad that, you asked me to be part of this. Yeah.
It must be kind of funny to think back then when he was like, what is AREAA to now becoming the next president?
Right. Well, he had heard of AREAA, I think. There is another founding board member at that time who had mentioned AREAA to him. So when I mentioned AREAA, he's like, oh, I've heard of this, but I don't really know much about it, was his reaction.
So how do you feel about him becoming the next president?
I'm very excited because Tom is the next president after me, and during his leadership year, I've been telling Tom, I said, Tom, you will be perfect for national chairman and you should really run for it. So I'm really, really happy that he's doing this because he's truly a leader. He knows, he's very committed, he's very hardworking, and so I think he'll be a great incoming president for AREAA National.
And you truly, outside of his family and his wife, you truly know his entire journey with AREAA. I'd love to hear from that end of, what's it like to see the whole span of it?
The whole span of it? Well, I mean, can you clarify that question again?
I just would love to hear from your perspective of, you're one of the few people who truly knows his entire AREAA journey. You created the start for him pretty much, and you've seen him to where he's gone to today. I would just love to hear your perspective on being there throughout his whole time with AREAA.
Tom is a true leader. And so I think whatever that Tom is going to be committed to be doing, he's going to be doing it very well. And so when he was committed to be part of the launch of AREAA Boston, we worked together really well. During his term, he worked really well. After his term as vice president, he went on and become the policy chair, right? I forgot the name of it. The
policy chair.
Policy chair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you could say that again for
Okay.
I think so.
I got the whole part. Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
So after Tom's presidency at the Boston chapter, he went on and become the policy chair, and you can see how committed he is regarding the housing issues. As an immigrant himself, I think he went through a lot, and he wanted to really advocate for Asians and immigrants. In the U.S., and he's just very passionate about that topic. So I think the reason why he chose to run for the national presidency is so that he can actually make a difference, and I think he sees AREAA as a platform that, he can work together with AREAA to achieve, the policy goal of creating more equality, perhaps, and more opportunities for the Asian Americans in the U.S.
It sounds like he really embodied. That was beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, that was good.
It sounds like he really embodies AREAA's mission to the core, not because of being part of AREAA, but that's just part of who he is.
Yes, definitely. I think that's why he likes AREAA, when he saw what AREAA really is and truly represents, and he really feels like this is where he belongs.
Is there anything else that you'd like to add about Tom that people should know about him, or why should they be excited about him stepping into this leadership role?
Why should they be excited about Tom stepping in this leadership role? Well, Tom's a lot of fun, right? He knows how to have fun, so I think that's important. He has high energy, I don't know, if other interviewees have talked about his family, but what I admire about Tom is he's truly a good family guy. I mean, he's very busy with his work. He has multiple businesses and, nonprofits and other volunteering activities. But yet, if you ask his daughters and his family, he's always there for their cheerleading and for their various activities. And so I really do truly admire him for that. And so he's a really good, well-balanced and very committed man.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I think we're going to ask Tom to come in here so you can get a little bit of a shot since you guys are part. If you could sit there real quick, let me just get Tom real quick.
Is this okay, Joe?
Oh, that was great. That was great.
Great job. We're all
Great.
critics. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know sound bites.
I
That was
don't know what
great.
to say.
No, it was perfect.
I felt like my vocabulary was like repeating over and over again.